Hey, hey, how are you today? I hope you're fantastic. Welcome to Your Journey Yoga. I'm Cheryl. Another day, another new beautiful day. Hopefully, it's beautiful and sunny and warm wherever you are. Spring is one of my favorite seasons. So, with everything blossoming and all that good stuff, new life, new adventure. Also allergies. So as part of today, we are going to hopefully open up kind of the sinuses and open up some passages for you to breathe a little bit easier. Just welcome. Thanks for joining me today. And again, I hope you're good and things are good and life is looking better and you're able to get outside and enjoy this beautiful weather. But inside or outside, whichever you prefer, if you can take your mat outside, by all means, please do that. That's amazing. But otherwise, inside, outside, something to sip on that you would like, whether it's water or otherwise. No judgment or criticism here. So just taking care of yourself. And again, happy day. A seated position that feels good to you. And I just have to giggle, Kathy, this is for you. My little man behind me. She thought he needed a mask, so there you go. He's got one. Sitting up nice and tall, let's give those big shoulders a roll up and back, and then let those shoulders just gently slide down and away. Do that once again, big shoulder roll up and back. Let the tension and tightness just gently melt away. Let those shoulders be heavy. Take a big breath in, reach to the sky. Exhale, release that right hand to the floor, left arm up and over. Give a little push with that right hand, lift the left side of your rib cage. Circle that left arm around behind your back. Turn your gaze towards the floor. A little tuck of your chin towards your collarbone. Breathe. Circle that left arm up and over, and as you exhale, release the tummy and chest to your thigh, lengthening out through those left fingertips while you press that left hip towards the floor. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands through the center and reach your fingertips out as far as you can reach and relax the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, reach it out, lengthen, core strong, hinge it all the way up. And as you exhale, release that left hand to the floor, right arm up and over. Pressing that right hip towards the floor, give a little push off with that left hand, lift the right side of the rib cage. Space all the way down that right side. Circle that right arm around behind your back. Forearm along the small of the back. Turn your gaze towards the floor with a little tuck of your chin towards that left collarbone. We circle that right arm back up and over. And as you exhale, release the tummy and chest to your thigh, reaching out through those right fingertips. Relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through the center, fingertips reach out as far as you can reach. Relax the weight of your head. Inhale, circle your hands back by your hips, big circle of those arms overhead as you hinge up tall. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms to the sky, and as you exhale, lower the arms down to shoulder height. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, press your palms forward, your spine back, tuck your chin towards your chest, hollowing out the tummy and chest. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the chest. And exhale, release the hands down by your sides. Let's come forward and up onto all fours to tabletop. Hands are shoulder width apart. Core is strong. We tuck our toes, lift the knees just an inch off the mat. As you inhale, extend the legs, shift your weight forward a little bit or a lot. Now the further you come forward, the more flex in the wrists, so be kind. Listen to your body, come back to that hovering tabletop. And as you exhale, extend your legs, shift your weight back towards your heels. And inhale it back to that hovering tabletop. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, press forward. A little more, a little less. Take care of yourself. Core strong. Back to that hovering tabletop. And as you exhale, lift those hips. Shift your weight back towards your heels. Soften your face. Find your breath. We inhale it back to that hovering tabletop. We're going to do that one more time. As you exhale, press it forward. Maybe you can get those full extension of the legs. If not, no worries. Core is strong. Inhale back to that hovering tabletop. And as you exhale, extend the legs, shift your weight back towards your heels. We bend the right knee, left heel presses towards the floor. Switch sides, left knee bends, right heel down. Now just gently alternate bending knees, walking out. Nice, big, deep cleansing breaths. Head heavy, face soft. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders towards your thighs, reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. We inhale into high plank or high push-up position, shoulders right over those fingertips. Modify with your knees if you like. Crocodile down, elbows right by the ribs. Press it through, up dog. Sit it back to child's pose. Extend those arms out nice and long. Hips back towards the heels, forehead towards the mat. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands out to the left, reach to your right fingertips, press your hips to the right, and relax the weight of the upper body down. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through to center. And now over to the right, reach to your left fingertips as you press your hips to the left. Relax the weight of your head. Inhale, lift just slightly, walk your hands back through to center. Sit it back to child's pose. Arms extended out nice and long, hands shoulder width apart, spread your fingers wide. Let's lift the forehead, tuck the toes, press and lift your hips to the sky. Up to downward facing dog we come. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs, reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels gently sink. We inhale into high plank, core strong, hold your plank, toes or knees. Breathe. If you like, bend your elbows a little bit or a lot. We come no lower than shoulders, right in line with the elbows. You can be higher, but no lower. Breathe. Little lift. And full extension to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhaling up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm high, lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, other side, lean in and reach. Inhale, both arms come up. Exhale and sit it to chair. Arms can remain overhead. Hands can come out to shoulder height or pull the hands into heart center. Our knees are not touching, nor are our toes. Our knees are right in line with those hips. Our weight is in our heels. Core is strong. Find your breath. Now we're going to add a little bit of coordination here. We're going to take that right arm forward, left arm back. Big circle around, all the way around, and all the way up tall. Now take that left hand forward, right arm back. Big circle, don't overthink it, guys. Arms overhead, both arms forward, big circle. Around and up tall. Now to the back, big circle. Around and up tall. Inhale, rise, reach to the sky. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Releasing that left knee to the mat if you like, otherwise legs stay long. We rotate and extend. Right arm to the sky, reaching up as high as you can reach. Find your breath. Lengthen and extend out of the fingertips. Rotate your right palm towards the front of the room, reach it up and over. Long diagonal line. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky. And slowly release your hand down. Coming back to plank. Lift your hips to down dog. We inhale into high plank. Toes or knees, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. Optional push-up if you like. To down dog. We inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs, reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. We inhale to high plank. Releasing that right knee to the mat if you like, otherwise legs stay long. We rotate and extend. Left arm to the sky. Knee can be down, feet can be staggered, feet can be stacked. We lift those hips and we reach. Extend out of the shoulder, up to the tips of your fingers. Now rotate that left palm towards the front of the room, reach it up and over. Long diagonal line, all the way down the side of the body. Find your breath. Lift out of that right shoulder. Inhale, extend left arm back to the sky. And slowly release your hand down. Coming back to plank, lift your hips to down dog. We shift our weight to our left hand. Right hand reaching across to the outside of the left leg. Take a hold of that left leg anywhere you like. And then just relax the weight of that right arm. Releasing that right hand. Shift the weight to the right hand, left hand reaching across to the outside of the right leg. Take a hold of that right leg anywhere you like. Breathe. Releasing that left hand. Taking the gaze between your hands, walk, step, or hop to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse one, dive up. Exhale, open the arms to a nice wide V as you gaze to the sky, arch it back. Inhale, reach to the sky, hinge forward to airplane, arms sweep back to flight. Roll those shoulders back, extend through those fingertips, palms facing the floor. Breathe. Rotate palms to the sky, big circle of those arms overhead as you hinge up tall. Exhale, swan dive to forward fold. Inhale up to monkey half lift. Exhale down, walk, step, or hop to high plank. Holding your plank, toes or knees, or let's take it 1/3 of the way down. 2/3 of the way down. Your lowest crocodile, shoulders no lower than those elbows. 1/3 rise. 2/3 rise. All the way back up. And lift the hips to down dog. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping your right foot through. Back heel to the floor, stand tall to warrior one. Soft through the shoulders. Squaring the hips. Long through that left leg. Strong through the right. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. Exhale and sink. Again, inhale, straighten. Exhale and sink. Inhale, lengthen and reach to the fingertips, and as you exhale, begin to hinge it forward. Nice long diagonal line down the back of the body. Opening those arms out to a T. Shift your weight forward up onto the ball of the back foot. And then up onto that right leg. Square your hips. Flex that left foot. Hinge a little deeper into warrior three if you like. Find your breath. Slow it down. Bending your supporting leg, giant step back to warrior one. Circle the arms to the back. Big circle all the way around behind and up tall. Now circle those arms forward, around behind, all the way up tall. And exhale, flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog.
Holding your down dog or inhale it to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through up dog.
Release the tops of your legs to the mat. You might have to slide back a little bit to cobra. If our king cobra is not great for us, stay in your up dog or bend the elbows a little or a lot. Gazing forward. Breathe. Press it back up to up dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips
to down dog. And gently sway your hips side to side. Nice big deep breaths. We come back to center, shifting your weight to your right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left foot through. Back heel to the floor, stand tall. Warrior one. Square the hips, lift the chest. Feel the length through that back leg. Strong through the belly, soft through the shoulders. Breathe. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. Square those hips, keep them square. And as you exhale, sink. Let's do that once again. Inhale, straighten. Keep those hips square. And exhale, sink. Circle the arms to the back. Big circle, big as you can make it. Arms come overhead. Circle the arms forward, big circle. All the way around behind, all the way up tall. And as you exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward, reaching out through the fingertips. Long diagonal line down the back of the body. Breathe. Open the arms out to a T. Shift your weight forward, come up onto the ball of the back foot. And as you're ready, forward up onto that left leg, square your hips. Add a flex of that right foot. Keeping that core strong, hinge forward. To warrior three, as much or as little as you'd like. Slow your breath. Feel how you are rooted into the earth through that left foot. Bending your supporting leg, giant step back to warrior one. Find your breath. Circle the arms to the back, release your hands on either side of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down to down dog. We inhale it to high plank. Hold your plank, toes or knees. Lift out of those shoulders. Draw that belly button in and up. We're just going to gently alternate bending knees without rocking those hips. So just like you're walking, it doesn't have to be humongous. Really just working to keep those hips steady. And noticing if there's a lot of shifting going on through the weight, through the shoulders. We want to keep that even weight distribution as best we can. Extend both legs, lift your hips to down dog. Inhale up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press the chest and shoulders toward your thighs, reach your sit bones high. And as you exhale, let your heels sink. Breathe. Shifting your weight to your left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through. Back knee down if you like, otherwise knee is off. Circle the arms to the back and overhead to crescent lunge. Shoulders are soft. Find your breath. Either resting on that back knee with the top of the foot to the floor or having the toes tucked with that knee extended. Take a big breath in, lengthen. And as you exhale, circle the arms back to flight as the crown of the head reaches out towards the front of the room. Reaching out to find where the wall and ceiling meet. Long diagonal line down the back of the body. Palms open towards the sky. Spread your fingers and reach. Now turn your right palm towards the floor. Keep the left palm towards the sky. Breathe. Can you reach any further back? Now turn that right palm towards the sky and turn your left palm towards the mat. Now reach. Breathe. Turn both palms towards the sky. Lengthen. Now open those arms just a little bit. Breathe. Can you reach any further back? Can you feel how that activates through the upper and middle back and through those lats? Now rotate your palms towards the floor and circle the arms back out in front. And rise. Flow forward, hands on either side of your foot. Lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend right leg to the sky. And gently release it down. Inhaling to high plank. Crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. Optional push-up if you like. To down dog. Find your breath. Shift your weight to your right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhale and sweep that left foot through. Back knee down if you like, otherwise knee is off. Lift your arms to a crescent lunge. Find your breath. Inhale, straighten that front leg a little bit. And exhale, sink. Extend the arms to the sky, hinge it forward, reach it out. Sweep the arms back to flight. Palms face towards the mat. Crown of the head reaching out towards the front of the room. Core is strong. Spread your fingers and see if you can reach any further. Now keep that right palm pressing towards the floor. Turn your left palm towards the sky. As you internally rotate that arm, feel the strength in the tricep, the upper back, middle back. Now rotate left palm back towards the floor. Turn your right palm towards the sky. Can you reach any further? Lengthen and reach. Breathe. Turn both palms towards the sky. Breathe. Now slowly open those arms out just a little bit. A nice long V, if you will. Now rotate palms towards the floor and open the arms, reaching out to find where the wall and ceiling meet, and rise. Circle the arms to the back, release your hands on either side of your foot, lift your hips, sweep it back, extend left leg to the sky, and gently release it down to down dog. Inhale it to high plank, crocodile down. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our left foot, right toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that right foot through, or right knee through, foot to the inside to pigeon pose. Chest is lifted. If the lower back is not super happy, bring the hands forward. If the knee is not super happy and pigeon pose just isn't great for you today, you are welcome to come to another pose, one that feels better to you. We want to work to let go through that right hip, to release any kind of tension you're feeling. Now let's slowly walk the hands forward, either fully extending those arms or stacking your hands. Relax the weight of the upper body down. Sleeping pigeon, wonderful place to get length through the hip flexors down that left side, into that hip and the glutes on the right side. And then slowly walk those hands back up. One hand on either side of your knee, tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back, extend right leg to the sky, and gently release it down. Holding your down dog, great chance to grab a drink of water or inhale it to high plank. Super slow, crocodile. Elbows right by the ribs. Take your time. Find your breath. Press it through, up dog. And exhale to down dog. We shift our weight to our right foot, left toes to the sky. Exhaling and sweeping that left knee through, foot to the inside to pigeon pose. Again, take care of your knee. Make sure you are. Come over onto your hip or come out of pigeon pose altogether. Find your breath. If you need to take care of that lower back, come forward a little bit. Back feels great. Stay up nice and tall. Let go of that tension in the hip. Find your breath. Relax your face. And let's slowly walk the hands forward. Either fully extending those arms or stacking your hands, relaxing the weight of the head down. Whatever tension, if there is any, wherever you're feeling it, work to let it go. Slow, steady breaths. And let's slowly walk those hands back up. One hand on either side of your knee. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, sweep it back. Extend left leg to the sky. And gently release it down. And inhale it to high plank. Super slow, toes or knees, but take your time. I mean super, super, super slow. Take your time. We're melting. We're making it last. We're working against gravity. Don't let gravity pull you down. All the way down onto your tummy, tops of the feet to the mat. Hands right by your chest. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, lift your upper body. Glutes stay soft. Hands stay resting on the mat. Gaze is towards the top center of your mat. Cobra. Now slowly pressing through the palms of the hands to lift a little or a lot, or stay right where you are. Take your gaze to the sky. And slowly release yourself down. Hands right by the chest. Press it back to child's pose. And let's walk the hands up. Come over onto one hip. Sweep your feet around. I just moved my mat. And slide all the way down to the top of your mat. Flex your feet. Reach to the sky. And as you exhale, lengthen and hinge it forward. Reach it out. Release your hands. Relax the weight of your head. A little tuck of your chin towards your chest. Inhale, reach it out. Sit up nice and tall. Circle your arms around behind you. Now we're going to rock to our left side, and we're going to slide that right hand underneath us, palm right up against your bottom. Now rock to the right and slide that left hand underneath you, palm right up against your bottom. Shoulders are rolled back, core is strong. Now point your toes, and we're going to bend the elbows and lower down onto the elbows, the forearms. Now we're going to stack those elbows right underneath the shoulders. So this is going to open up our chest a little bit more. If that's not great for you and you need a little bit wider stance for the shoulders, that's fine. Now slowly, slowly lift the chest and take your gaze back, working to get the crown of the head towards the mat. Lifting the chest, lifting the chin. Point those toes. Fish pose, great for opening up those sinuses, stretching through the throat, opening up the ear canals. Find that breath. Slow it down. Make it last to like a count of 4. Even longer on those exhales if you can. Now we're going to lift the head, release the arms, and lower yourself all the way down onto your back. Roll to one side to release one hand, other side to release the other hand. We pull one knee in towards the chest, and then the other. Hands to the shins, just below your knees. Rock side to side. And just breathe. Find your breath. We come back to center. Keeping that right knee tucked in, extend your left leg out and down. Right arm extends out to a T, left hand to the outside of the right knee, and just gently pull your leg across your body. Keeping both shoulders on the floor just as best you can. Turn your gaze out over that right arm. And just close your eyes. Breathe slow and steady. Release through the back. Let go through the neck. Gently release that left hand, roll back to center. Extend right leg to the sky. Point your toes, lengthen your leg. Let legs turn a rotation through your hip.
Lengthen through the toes and slowly lower your leg. Now we're not going to release all the way down. We're going to circle that right leg all the way back up to the top. Now slowly lower your toes, lower the heel towards the floor. Just before you would release it to the floor, kick it back up. One more time, slowly lower. Reach out through those toes. Now big hip circle all the way back up. Now this time, we're going to take it down, all the way down. And allow it to come to rest. Left knee comes in, left arm extends out to a T, right hand to the outside of the left knee, and gently pull your leg across your body, keeping both shoulders on the floor just as best you can. Take your gaze out over that left arm. Gently releasing that right hand, rolling back to center. Extending left leg to the sky. Point your toes. Lengthen your leg, little external rotation through that hip. Slowly lower your leg. Now again, not all the way down. At that point where you like, sweep that leg around. I think I'm going to kick that. And all the way back up. Again, slowly lower. At that low point, sweep your foot around and back up. One more time. Slowly lower. My legs are just so long, I'm about to hit the chest. Those of you who know me, you can laugh. And point, little external rotation, and hinge it all the way down. Reach out through those toes. And this time, go ahead and let that leg come to rest. Let's draw the heels up by the bottom, soles of the feet come together, hands resting on your hips or your tummy. Let your knees just open out nice and wide. Close your eyes. Let your legs be heavy. We inhale, lifting the knees just slightly, sliding those feet forward just a little bit, and then as you exhale, let the knees open once again. As you inhale, lift the knees just slightly, slide those feet forward just a bit, and then as you exhale, let the knees open out. So just notice as those feet pull away from your bottom. Does that intensify? Or does it make it easier? Inhale, lift the knees just slightly, slide those feet forward once again, and as you exhale, let those knees just open. So different range of stretch as those feet pull away. Inhale, lift the knees, and as you exhale, extend the legs out long. Hands resting, one just below your belly button, one just below your sternum. Let your breath quiet. Now we're going to work to find a pace in our breath to a slow, steady count of 4. Both on the inhale as well as the exhale. We allow ourselves and find ourselves present right here. Feeling the rise and fall of your tummy with each breath. We feel safe, calm. We feel a gentle, warm sense of love and security. Let the mind be free and quiet. We allow the energy from within us to gently move outward, warming the skin. Now extend your arms down by your sides, turn your palms to the sky. Let the back of your hands gently fall against the earth. As the palms open to the sky and those arms roll open, there's an openness through the chest.
There's a release through the shoulders, the neck, the upper back. Still feeling that sense of safe, warm, and a sense of gratitude. Grateful for today. Each breath we get to take. Now slowly draw one knee in towards your chest, and then the other. Either rolling to your side and using your hands to help you come up, or rock yourself up. We turn towards front and come to a cross-legged position that feels okay to you. Sitting up nice and tall, give those shoulders a good roll up and back. Shoulders slide down and away. Inhale, reach to the sky. And as you exhale, pull the hands to heart center. Hold those hands at heart center. Close your eyes. And a message I send to you today, you are welcome to let this message float on by. We'll keep it with you today. Send a hopeful message, never one of defeat or belittling. Change comes from hope. If there is no hope, there is no hope for change. Just gently open the eyes. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope your day is filled with hope and filled with love. From me to you, always hope and love. Have a blessed day. Take care of yourselves. Until the next time, namaste.